1900 hours sharp. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our webinar. And those of you who are going to be watching the recording of it, we'll welcome you as well. And today we have quite a lot of information in store for you. In the first part of our webinar, we are going to talk about the new product, the so-called Smart Portfolio, and I'm going to tell you about its work, how to get registered. I will answer some of the most frequently asked questions, and in the second part, we will just discuss the cryptocurrency market. We will talk about the global market development trends, where the whole global economy is going, and crypto economy in particular. And we're going to look into a number of strategies for using the Smart Portfolio product. We are going to talk about our blockchain tokens as well. And also the second part will be dedicated more to answers and questions. So the first 20 minutes will be dedicated to the product itself. And then I will try to take as many of your questions as possible. So I would like you very much to first prepare your questions. Don't bombard the chat with them, but just write them down somewhere. And then when our first part is over, the presentational part is over, you can write them and I will be answering your questions. I will be sharing my opinion, my knowledge, and the vision that I have. And if you like this kind of an agenda, please give me a plus in the chat. So I'm waiting for your feedback. Okay, I can see feedback in the Russian chat, and now I can see it in the English as well. Okay, we can start. I did already deliver a presentation on compound or complex investment instruments. But before that, let me introduce myself for first timers, because I'm sure we have some new people here as well. And by the way, I would like to see whether we have first timers at our webinar. Give me please a 1 in the chat if this is the first time you're attending our blockchain dedicated webinars and you never heard about Smart Portfolio before. So my name is Ivan Poluyanchik. I'm head of the Crypto Smart Portfolio unit or department. It's a department of the Academy and the overall holding of Ivorich. This is a area of our development as part of our global investment portfolio, and I'm responsible for just one of such areas. I graduated from a pedagogical university in 2008. Then in 2012, I became an individual entrepreneur. Then in 2014, I started investing. First, it was bank deposits. Then it was life insurance. I expanded my portfolio. And starting from 2017, I've been a crypto industry enthusiast. It's quite a young sector, and you can congratulate me. The day before yesterday, I successfully passed the qualified investor exam with the Russian regulator. So I now have the status of a qualified investor. And eventually I will add one more title to my introduction slide. I'm also a master of sports. I have the degree, or better, like a sports degree in trampoline jumping. And I also aspire to be a motivational speaker and a lecturer. At the last session, we talked about complex investment instruments, and we did discuss indices, mutual funds, ETFs. And if you missed that webinar, you can rewatch the recording on the YouTube channel of Blockchain Crypto Unit. official channel. We have the recording of those two webinars, so we're not going to dwell on them. What I wanted to do is to show you one thing. If we take a look at the regular MSP 500 index chart, this is how it looks like. And it seems to us that the growth of this instrument happened only in the recent period. But if we zoom in or represent it as a logarithm, where you can see the relative changes, not the absolute values. When I say relative to the previous period, then you'll see that in the last 149 years, the American economy was continuously on the rise without any major setbacks. But this is the relative comparison. And the indices are exactly serving this purpose, to show the performance of the economy over time in the long run. And MSP 500 index is the, let's say, a portfolio of shares of the top 100 American companies. And their combined value affect the value of the index itself. And we can observe the same on the cryptocurrency market. But the cryptocurrency market is quite young compared to the stock market, especially if we're talking about the US stock market. The cryptocurrency market today is around 12 years old. And if we create the cryptocurrency chart, below you can see the logarithm-based chart, which is the same. Look, those charts, crypto above and crypto below, are the same charts for the same period, but the representation is different. In 2014, you can see there was a spike on the cryptocurrency market, but nobody remembers it, although everyone remembers about the spike in 2017 when Bitcoin went as high as 20,000 US dollars, whereas in 2014, there was also a spike in the growth, the way it spiked recently, like up to 60,000. But in 2014, this spike was manifested by $1,000 value. And it was a shock, but it was a shock for quite a narrow group of people. It was a narrow group of specialists like IT programmers, etc., etc. Whereas in 2017, lots of other people came to that market, such as me, enthusiasts, small-time investors, people who are interested in new things, and so on. And the last spike was caused by the coming of institutional investors, like companies, big-time like players, such as Elon Musk, for example, or Apple, or other companies that are starting thinking about even accepting payments in crypto. El Salvador already recognized Bitcoin as a means of payment, by the way. So lots of people and companies alike start considering the advantages and the prospects of blockchain technologies and cryptocurrency in general. That's why the market is developing. So what matters in investing is to understand when we enter the market, with what purpose and what kind of outcome we would like to achieve. And if we enter at the beginning of the market, so even if there are setbacks in the future, you are still making a profit. And the situation might be different when you're entering the market when the market is really high. And at the same time, when both of them exit the market, one of them can make a profit and the other will take a loss. But eventually, when the market goes up, both of those investors will be making a profit. You see the last scenario. And the index-based instruments that are based on mathematics in the long run outsurpass the actively managed funds, like traders instruments or active asset management, where people make mistakes, whereas mathematics never lies. 2 + 2 always equals 4 in decimal system. Let's move on. What is the current situation in the cryptocurrency market? So I collected the statistics not so long ago. If you go to the CoinMarketCap website right now, you'll see that it's already 11,700 cryptocurrencies added to that website. So practically 100 new cryptocurrencies are added on a daily basis to the CoinMarketCap, like on a weekly basis. And the market capitalization of this market is changing as well. It is growing, then it goes down, up and down. But globally, everyone understands that the market is developing, the blockchain technologies, cryptocurrencies will penetrate our life eventually. National banks are starting to create their own centralized digital currencies. So it's called digital, let's say, digital currencies of the central banks. That's the proper term for it. And many countries already are working on the development of the state level or national digital currencies and the appropriate laws for that. And in the near future, all of it will be implemented. The stock market is huge, really huge. According to like modest estimates, it's at least $100 trillion, whereas the cryptocurrency market is still a toddler and the turnover is not that big. That's why it holds lots of promises in terms of development. Currently, the composition of this market, well, the market consists of 11,000 cryptocurrencies, and 48% of them are accounted for by Bitcoin, whereas 47% is the rest 99 top cryptocurrencies. In other words, the 95% of the entire capitalization is taken by the top 100 cryptocurrencies. Again, it's 95% of the entire cryptocurrency capitalization, and the remaining 11,000 cryptocurrencies, which are not in the top 100, account only for 5%. And what happens to those cryptocurrencies really doesn't affect the market, while what happens to Bitcoin really affects the entire market. For example, if tomorrow Bitcoin goes up by 20%, most probably all other cryptocurrencies will go up in their price. But if tomorrow one of the less known cryptocurrencies increases by 100%, Bitcoin and the entire market might not even notice it, or might not be even be affected by it. If you understand what I'm talking about here, give me a 5 in the chat, please. If you really understand what I mean here. Okay, now I can see the feedback. Good. And the farther we go, the more interesting it becomes, because those top 100 cryptocurrencies that do affect the market in this way or another, they are actively changing. And those cryptocurrencies that are in the top positions right now, 2 or 5 years ago, were not even visible, noticeable. Maybe they just appeared, like Cardano. 4 years ago, nobody heard about Cardano, and now it's one of the top cryptocurrencies. In 2017, when I started investing into cryptocurrency markets, I never heard about such a coin as Cardano, or even like Polkadot, whereas today, those coins are in the top. Notice, please, that Polkadot, with its technology, was not even heard of 2 years ago. Nobody knew about it. We can proceed here. In the market, there are lots of index-based cryptocurrency instruments. Some of them are very expensive. Others do not really meet the criteria, the requirements that we would like them to meet. They do not provide enough market coverage, and they're not flexible enough because of the settings, etc. But you can still look into them and, do your due diligence and invest if you want to. What I did, I was looking for an investment instrument that would meet the following criteria. First of all, its maximum market coverage, so that with one investment, I would cover as many cryptocurrencies as possible, because lots of cryptocurrencies appear, disappear, and it's very difficult to understand what I should buy and what I shouldn't. You buy one thing in 2-3 weeks, it's not relevant anymore, and then a new thing comes up and so on. Liquidity is the second criterion. I wanted to have a liquid capital, something that I could sell right away, cash it out, and receive my money. And I think our partners, quite a lot of our partners, are concerned with the liquidity of our tokens. I'm sure that quite a lot of people are concerned, and it does affect the price of our tokens on the exchange. So those of you who care about liquidity, give me please a 2 in the chat. I just want to see that you are also worried about liquidity. Good. Then the next criterion is balancing, or the balancing functionality. So what I needed my portfolio to do is to always be updated, to make sure that the coins in my portfolio are always relevant at the current moment. And I wanted my instrument to do it for me instead of me doing it. And then the fourth requirement is the possibility of influencing the composition of the portfolio. Coins appear, coins disappear. For example, Elon Musk example, when it made a joke about a token, and that token grew by 400% in price overnight. And then the way it soared very high, it can plummet very low. And that's why we need to be very, very careful and not maybe include tokens that we don't like for several reasons. I don't like the company. I have my doubts about that token. And maybe I wanted to include something else according to my own strategy, and I don't want those tokens to be included in that portfolio, and so on. And this was the criterion number 4. And requirement number 5 is the entry threshold, the initial investment amount. I wouldn't like to pay $100,000 to have such an instrument at my disposal, but I wanted it to be affordable, and not only for me, but for my partners as well. Well, these are the criteria that I set forth for the instrument that I needed, and I found it. I found this instrument for my own use, for my own purposes, and I've been using it for quite some time. It's called Smart Portfolio, which is an instrument that you link to the Binance account. So this is an algorithm that automatically calculates all the coins in the market, see what is the share of that coin on the market, and it generates a portfolio, my portfolio, according to the allocation of those coins on CoinMarketCap. For example, it takes the first 100 coins on CoinMarketCap and it creates a similar portfolio on my account on Binance. It does not trade. It buys and holds. It helps me save time on calculation and analysis. I can put together top 30, top 50, top 100. My main assets are on the Binance. I can cash out them at any time I want, whereas this instrument helps me with calculation, tracking the relevance of my portfolio according to the current market situation. It takes care for my portfolio to always be updated according to the current capitalization. So these are its main let's say characteristics that you need to know before you start dealing with it. It's not a trading tool. It's not a trading bot. It's a automated operation with the leading cryptocurrency exchange Binance via an API. So you can do whatever you want with your Binance account. You can top it up, you can withdraw, and the service will recalculate, rebalance accordingly. Currently, it works with Binance only, but we plan to, the partner company plans to add Huobi Exchange and OKX. And the money is in your exchange account, and no one else can have access to it. Not Everreach, not the Academy, not Unitex. This is your account, and the money is stored in your account, Binance account. And the Binance account, I guess, is the biggest platform out there, the most reliable exchange platform to work with cryptocurrencies. So what you need to understand and have a clear picture of is that there are bots that do trading. Their task is to increase the number of coins or the amount of money, yield some passive income. And there is a risk of losing everything. They use leverage. They use like marginal calls. They can trade on spot markets. And the objective is totally different. Yes, there are such instruments, and there are lots of them out there. And they cost cheap. But you need to remember that when you buy a trading bot, you need to be keeping track of it. You need to see that it works well, and you need to make sure that it won't lose all of your money. Whereas a smart portfolio has nothing to do with trading, with active trading. There is no like active buy and sell, plus minus, take profit, take loss, etc., etc. The task of the smart portfolio is to put together an ideal crypto portfolio for you and make sure that it remains ideally balanced. That's its main idea. It does not do trading. And if you understand now that there are different bots and that our smart portfolio is not doing active trading, it just buys, it can sell cryptocurrency and balances, but it does not do trading. It does not yield passive income. Give me 10 in the chat if you have now a clear understanding of it. And also, I would like to see the chats of other language groups. But guys, could you give me some feedback and make me see that people are on the same page here? And guys, again, if you have some questions, write them down somewhere, and then you can ask those questions at the end of the session. Okay, let's move on.
My personal use of this server. My personal strategy is to accumulate top coins longer term, and over 3-5 years I will accumulate it and make it into a large amount, 100,000, 1 million, or until reaching 1 million, I will not stop. This is 100% liquid capital that can be used. When I see a very good yield, I can always take it, or so profits, I can always take it or reinvest it somewhere else. But most importantly, you must understand, we don't know where the market grows, where Bitcoin's price is 100,000 per one Bitcoin. Do you believe that one day this price will be 100,000 US dollars? Could you please guess when this time comes? 1 year, 2 years, 5 years? Please write it down. Write down your guesses in the chat box. So after 5 years, it will. Yes, I also believe that over 3-5 years, it will increase, it will double in value, or even triple in value, or even it will become 5 times more. And then there is another aspect, that is a possibility to exclude from your list of tokens those that you believe don't have long-term perspective. So, and these are my criteria to follow. I accumulate for a long term top coins. I have the liquid capital that in case of any growth may be reinvested into more reliable instruments, and I can mitigate some risks, some negative effects, and forecast some events. And these statistics show that since March to March, year to year, it increased in value by 578%. The total capitalization of Bitcoin increased by 608, and top 30, top 40, top 100 showed higher results, because there you do not simply select 30 coins and that is, but they are the relevant coins, and every 7, 14 or 30 days the portfolio is rebalanced. those coins that lose in value, they are deleted, and those that increase in value, they are included. And this way you get a high yield instrument compared to Bitcoin. So you would buy in the first, second, and third type or third scenario, but you would earn more if you invest in a smart portfolio. But it does not mean that you should not have Bitcoin. You may have it separately, or may include it into your smart portfolio, or keep it somewhere else. Well, the price of this product as of today is 1,200 USDU. And to work on Binance, you must have another 2,000 to invest in top 100. So the threshold for you to enter is 3,200. Actually, I recommend to invest 2,500 on Binance, so that in case of a decline, you don't have less than 2,000, and then gradually top it up to higher amounts. It's important to understand that if you had bought this portfolio 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago, your total investment would be 3,200, whereas the global growth in cryptocurrencies would generate you on Binance 20,000 without doing anything. Would you agree that if you all knew the result, each of you will find 3,200 to get 20,000 1 year after? So if you want this, if you want such a result, give me a plus, please. The strategy is paramount important. It is not guaranteed. This is an example to show which result you may expect. Even in this chart, there are these upwards or downward spikes, but you must understand that there is a general upwards trend. Let's move on. Another important moment to understand is the following. This smart portfolio is used for WCRU token as one of its components. It means that UGPay Group opened an account on Binance and deposited money there on this account, and this smart portfolio at present collects and balances the portfolio of UGPay Group. And what is included into this portfolio? It means that if cryptocurrencies that are in this portfolio go in value, and we are sure that crypto market will develop, all this will also impact the value of WCRU. Tomorrow at the closed webinar, I guess 2 days after, there will be a closed meeting, and Artem Kabana will show you the figures expected from the strategy of the smart portfolio. There will be other strategies presented, but in this case, I am responsible for smart portfolio. Artem is responsible for other indices, and in general, there will be an overview of the portfolio, and the crypto part of our investment portfolio in particular will be presented. And a part of this crypto part of this portfolio, there is a Binance account open with tokens listed on Binance, and they will impact and increase the value of WCRU as such. It's important to remember that it is legal, and WCRU tokens are registered by the Securities and Exchange Commission, and the account is opened in the name of UGPay Group. And I'm sure that as soon as these documents are on hand, I will show you at the closed webinars these documents, this evidence that the account is opened in the name of UGPay Group, but not anyone else. It will be presented at the closed meetings. And you may be sure that if this product generates profits, And today, over 100 partners possess this product. If we have such people in our rooms, please give us some indication that you already own this product and whether it has generated any profits. Look, if the profit has been generated, a similar profit will be generated in the account of Global UNTB, Global Investment Portfolio, because the same product is used by UGP, by the company. We may use it as individuals. I found it, I showed this to Andrei and to the company. There is a good product. Yes, it is. And let's try and test it. The company tries it and uses it. And what about partners? Partners may use it as well, the same product, separately on their own. Because what do we teach you in? We teach you in diversification of our capital, our monthly savings. And partners have World CRU portfolio, and they may have an account on Binance. And this is diversification. There will be tokens on Cryptounit blockchain and on Binance as well. Let's move on. Only actions leads to results. No matter how deep we explore it, so without your testing this product, it will be difficult to explain. And for you to take advantage of this product, the first step to take is to set up a Binance account, sign up, verify, top it up with the funding, USDT to be bought, create API keys. These are the keys used to manage this account. Afterwards, you sign up with Everidge, the back office of API, Cryptounit or UGP, or if you are signed up, then open your back office, top it up with 1,200 units, top the CRU back office with 1,200 units, buy a service, go to a smart portfolio personal account, connect the API keys from the exchange, configure the strategy, and click to start the portfolio, and it's done. Nothing difficult. There are video tutorials translated into all our languages, and they are already on YouTube channel. There is only one tutorial missing, I believe, 4 video tutorials made and posted. How to sign up and verify on Binance, how to activate API keys. All these can be found on our blockchain Cryptounit blockchain YouTube channel. If it is possible, please share the links to our YouTube channel. And many users who were the first to register, they face such a challenge. When they create API keys, not everyone ticks next to spot trading. So here in red, you can see the place where you are to tick enable spot and margin trading for the service to activate the service. And this is how the back office of the service looks like, where you are to indicate closed and open keys after you're signing up, after you're indicating the keys and saving. Then there will be the wording, your Binance account is active. Then you go to Smart Portfolio, and there you may stop or continue trading or select the index. Anytime you may sell your portfolio in full or in part. You decide when and how much to sell. At the bottom, there will be a list of tokens in your portfolio, their weight, so their share in your portfolio. You may set up rebalancing You may set up your dates, your periods, or click some exclusions. For instance, at the top, actually, you select the dates and click the exclusions. And automatically, the portfolio does not consider coins less than $1 and activate or start this service. When you buy it, you may not be on the growing market. When market is growing, everyone earns. If there is 20% growth, we all earn 20%. There are a lot of questions what to do when the market is declining. When the market is in decline, there are three key strategies. The first one is to wait for the growth to come. Simply to wait for the growth. Sooner or later, the market will grow. Secondly, to sell the portfolio and buy it when the price goes lower. So you sold, and with the same money, you buy more coins. That is the strategy 2. And the third one, monthly payments or contributions. The lower the asset gets, the more you buy. And this way you accumulate with a discount. Continuously you buy cheaper and cheaper. And my strategy, my preferred strategy, is strategy number 3. When the asset reduces in value, I buy more. But I know that it will definitely grow, as this is crypto market, it will develop. And here is an example. There were purchases since 2017. I bought, and eventually, so this is a picture of 2017. In 2017, 2018, 2019, the picture is not quite picturesque, you will agree. But I knew back then that the market must grow. It's the matter of time. I had to wait. I bought more and more, and over this time, at different prices, I bought. And then I actually went to the point when the market is at the peak and my profits are high, and now I'm redistributing it. And why am I a qualified investor? I opened a Binance account. I'm a qualified investor. I can diversify these profits into the stock market, and I can work with large amounts. This is my reasoning. Hopefully it's clear. And here is my result over 2.5 months. This is my test result in test account. So the real result of this service over 2.5 months, since the 16th of June to the 4th of September. And here you see, and please note that sometime the market was in decline. I was in minus, I had a minus, but when the market started to grow, I started to generate profits. And over 2 months, the increase in my capital is about 8% per month. And over this period of time, my earning was 3,000, and the cost of the license is 1,200. And my return, so as you see, in overall, I invested 7,791 together with the price of the license. Hopefully, there are no questions, or if there are some questions, it's possible to answer them. But look, if your funding is not enough to take advantage of this product, you may always earn and find. You don't need to buy it on your own and use it, but any partner may earn under the partnership affiliate program. And there are some groups of people who cannot make open a Binance account. Unfortunately for me, a Binance account does not allow citizens of Belarus, I believe, since the 15th of September. No, the 10th of September. Belarusians are not allowed to sign up, verify, and use API keys to work at the exchange. And I personally cannot use this service, but I know that the company uses this service, and my partners and friends from other countries that are allowed, they can actually make a legal account at Binance. And all my friends, I actually recommend earning on this if they cannot actually earn on selling this service, if you cannot take advantage of this. And for instance, Samuel Brennan became the first millionaire in California during the American gold rush. Give me a second, please. There is something important.
I got distracted here. And finally, we've come to the Q&A. Now, I would like to take your questions, and we will be answering all of your questions until we satisfy you all. I think we'll stick here. So let's work really hard, okay? So we have a question. The profit that we receive from this portfolio, will it stay in USDT on Binance, or will they stay in the crypto? So if you want to cash out, then you manually withdraw the relevant amount and you convert that money into USDT.
A part which is needed, and the other part is to be distributed among the coins. Hopefully, I answered this question. Иван, а можно... There was the following question. The profits we receive from the use of the smart portfolio, there is a question whether it is automatically transferred into USDT. No, not automatically. You do it manually, and you decide which part of your portfolio to transfer to USDT and when. You can do it anytime. As soon as you see the profits, you may take these profits and withdraw from Binance anytime you find convenient. Is it clear? Please put a plus in the chat. Any further questions, please? And I would like to share with you one interesting piece of information about the way the profits from the sales of smart portfolios will be distributed. There is a question from the Italian chat. Please tell us how to register or to open an account at Binance. Because our partner was distracted and asks you to repeat this information. Look, in the chat, there should be a link to YouTube channel, and there you will find the video tutorial on how to register at Binance. So the answer to this question is already available on our YouTube channel. Stepwise tutorial in different languages of how to do it. And in the back office as well, tomorrow or 2 days after, there will be a link to all these guidelines, to all these guides. Where you make your purchase, you will see these tutorials in all your languages. Unfortunately, there is no link. There was a link in the chat. Please copy it from the Russian. And look, our official YouTube channel, here it is, Cryptounit blockchain. This is the official YouTube channel of our blockchain, and CRU back office. There is live stream and there is a playlist on Smart Portfolio. There you can find the links to the course Fundamentals of Blockchain. By the way, did you visit that course? So if someone is still curious or doesn't understand how to use this product, how to make money on it, how to apply the strategies, if you have these questions, then please write them down in our Q&A section. There is a good piece of news as well. Quite recently, one company, the cinema in the USA, there is a large cinema chain. And I will give you the name, by the way. And here it is, AMC Cinema, AMCT, and it will accept crypto to pay for tickets to the cinema. Quite soon, you may pay with crypto to go to the cinema in the United States. Please understand that crypto penetrates more and more our life. I don't understand how to connect blockchain with this portfolio. Look, it's important to understand that blockchain is the technology, and you may connect it to the portfolio. Maybe it's not the correct term used or a translation error. You may use this instrument to create your own crypto portfolio. The company UGPay Group also uses this instrument. And on blockchain, actually, I prepared this for you. And quite likely, you may not link it. Do you see my whiteboard? we have blockchain, our blockchain, and there are 4 tokens, including World CRU token. This is Global Investment Portfolio. And a part of it is crypto. So this is crypto portfolio. And a part of it is the Binance exchange, where Smart Portfolio works and creates top 100 coins. And this top 100 grows in value, which means that it impacts positively the value of our crypto portfolio. If the World CRU grows in value, so the value of blockchain as such grows. And the key token of blockchain, what is the key token of blockchain? Blockchain operates on UNTB. By the way, for your information, so there are plans to create some other tokens. This is some secret. At least I have this idea for one token. Artyom has an idea of how to create. Those guys I know, they have some ideas. So we have these ideas and they will come up. And there is such the blockchain Ethereum. Why it costs expensive? As there are a lot of tokens created on this blockchain. And Ethereum-based blockchain tokens, they are USDT. This is another token on Ethereum blockchain. There are a lot of DeFi tokens, NFT tokens. They are quite unique. DeFis. NFT tokens created on Ethereum blockchain. And hopefully I answered your questions, how Smart Portfolio is linked to our blockchain. And why it is profitable through our company to buy this service. There is another question. What are the strategies to apply when you manage the portfolio? What are the strategies to apply when you manage your portfolio? Look, there are a lot of strategies. And by the way, we will discuss it at a new training, Invest Consultant. There will be a lot of content about the types of strategies. But in our case, in case of our product, so there are 2 key strategies. Passive one, when you buy this service, have it on Binance account and you take a rest, the service works and you come back 1-2 years after to look what happens and the behavior of the crypto market. And the other strategy of the passive management, it is when with some frequency you come in, you do something. So you sometimes look into and monitor. This is about the Smart Portfolio product, if you buy it. And here it's important to understand that you may exclude some tokens from this Smart Portfolio. Personally, I excluded the following tokens: Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Shiba, I believe. Why did I exclude Bitcoin? Because I store Bitcoins in a separate wallet. I accumulate them there as well. So I accumulate Bitcoins, separate them, and keep them separately. Top 100 works without Bitcoin and Ethereum. There you will find only altcoins, and on our blockchain I have crypto assets and in other places. So I separate them. The strategies, which strategies to use? And what is your desire? And it depends on your strategy, whether you want to accumulate or multiply, whether your strategy is short-term or long-term. And accordingly, you will have the strategy, the relevant strategy to do this. But we will have some other technical seminars, webinars, where we will discuss what you can do at this particular point of time. At present, I would advise you to start gradually explore this instrument in detail. Why? As the market is growing and there is a risk that it will be adjusted. There is some information, but there is an expectation of the global growth. But as soon as it starts declining, then I will start buying actively. This is for investing beginners. Well, there is the next question: how to earn properly through this portfolio? A good question, actually. How to earn with this smart portfolio? And this is the continuation to the previous question.
So what you do, you buy the service for 1,200, then you deposit 2,000 on Binance, and on a monthly basis, you do some investment contributions, like plus $100. It can be not even on a monthly basis. It can be on any basis. You accumulate, and the service will keep on working and rebalancing that money. And as my experience shows, in 2.5 months, I showed you, I made 8.5% capital gain. Within 2, 3, maximum 5 years, you get quite a good capital gain. In any case, the market can go up and down, then up again, then down again. And if you do those purchases on a regular basis, both on the when the market is up and when it's down, then over time, in the long run, the price of the cryptocurrency at one moment will still be higher compared to your purchase when the market was either low or high. So it doesn't matter. And in that period there, you can take very good profit. So this is strategy number one. And this strategy suits best those people who don't have lots of money, but they would like to save money or create their own cryptocurrency or cryptocurrency portfolio. The second way is when you have already quite a lot of money, quite a capital on Binance, but you would like to somehow reallocate that money. That money is in Bitcoin, etc. So, for example, you have $20,000. Let's assume. In this case, the service cost is $1,200, which is around 5-6% of the entire investment capital. Of course, if you have already 20,000 on Binance, I would withdraw part of that money and convert it into BTC and ETH, like half of it, 10,000, I would convert into BTC and ETH, and keep it in those two coins, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the remaining amount I would allocate in the following way. I would take a I100, top 100 currencies, but I would exclude BTC and ETH from that top 100 because I already have them, and maybe some other tokens too. And we would keep Bitcoin and Ethereum on one wallet, and they would simply grow in price, whereas the top 100 part of our investment capital would be working on the Binance account. So those are two strategies that you can use. But of course, in parallel, nobody prevents you from purchasing other cryptocurrencies. Specifically on our blockchain, we have CRU, UNTB, WCRU. You can buy those to add to your investment portfolio. So the next question is,
why is it beneficial to buy this service through our company? You may buy it directly from the developer or from Ivarich, and the price is 1,200. If you buy it from the vendor, the fee is 1,200. And out of this 1,200, in terms of money, you are not winning. No benefit either to buy it from Ivarich or from the vendor. But about 10% of this amount will go to the Global Investment Portfolio to our WCRU. If you are the owner of this token and buy this product from our company, then some part will be received as a cashback, and it increases the value of WCRU portfolio. And in addition to that, about 5% will be allocated to the payment of loyalty bonus. And it means that you will get some cashback. Who gets loyalty bonus? All WCRU holders. If you have WCRU token, what is the money used to pay out loyalty bonus? USDU. And where to invest this earning? To Binance, for instance. And to reinvest them to Binance through our exchange. In addition to that, there is another benefit. The Ivarich affiliate program is not restricted in depth. From the rank of the consultant, the affiliate program has no limited depth. It means that you may get your partnership remuneration from line 7, 10, 20 under the affiliate program. If you meet some criteria, you are a consultant or the above. And here you may earn only through the affiliate program. And it is available only until the fifth level deep, and that is. And when you buy this product from Ivarich, you get a number of other benefits. You help the WCRU token to grow, and there is another benefit, by the way. I will try to show it. This 10% will be distributed into several parts. This 10%, they will be distributed into several parts. The first part is at our Unitex exchange. Unitex exchange, there are cryptocurrencies located at Binance exchange, and at Binance top 100 will be accumulated, and on Cryptounit blockchain there will be the purchase of CRU to mine UNTB. And in our follow-up webinars, I will show you the statistics and the figures about this. You will see the amounts invested and how much earned. And it will be done, it will be provided as the statistics. And now we are collecting a group of the first 200 people who bought this product, this service, and they will be in the chat with me personally, and they will get insider information from me personally, analytics, and we still have another 109 packages. 109 packages available of smart portfolios. The first 200 users will enjoy some insider information and will see it. Others will learn it from other webinars and other meetings. And today, my gain in the personal portfolio with the use of this instrument is 8.69% a month. A month. A month. If you want us to show you how to do it, if you want me to show you how to generate this gain, please buy this product. If you already have a Binance account linked to a trading bot, will it affect the setting up of a smart portfolio on the same Binance? It depends on the trading bot you have. Smart portfolio works on spot account, spot wallet. If your bot works with marginal wallet, there should not be conflict, but I would consult in your place with the technical team of the vendors. But we must understand which trading bot you have, whether it will be in conflict. If it operates on spot wallet, they can't operate together. Then you may make an extra account, or you may open an account for any person you know, and then you will use this trading bot. And there is another question. Do you have any sample gains of those who joined last month? Unfortunately, no. So these gains are not available. Why? Because the gains depend on three factors. So the first factor is when a person entered the market. For instance, if you enter the market at this point and the second one at that one, then within this time range, the first person will have a minus balance, minus, whereas this one will have the surplus. So therefore, to provide some sample gains is not possible. And there is the second thing to understand, the second factor, which product is selected, either top 30, top 50, or top 100. And in addition to that, there is the rebalancing available in 7, 14, 21, and 30 days. Depending on the setting, we will actually get different results. And the third factor to take into account is the actions by a person himself. For instance, he may sell, the spelling is wrong, either sell or buy. I'm quite bad at English. Either he buys or he sells, so his actions. All these three factors combined will impact his or her gains. And only after estimating his contributions, his investment, and the results of the market and the strategy this person sticks to and the actions taken, only then we can estimate the gain and the yield. And here, by the way, I will train you, this group of the first 200 people, I will train them with real examples, case studies we will have to understand how it works, how to estimate when there is any gain or when there is a decline, what to do with some separate currencies, and etc. Whereas all the others may get this information during trainings and other workshops. Did you say if the markets crash, we lose everything? No, it's not correct. I didn't say it. If the markets crash, we will lose everything. You may lose everything if you decide to sell your portfolio. Look, I will give you an example. You bought Bitcoin to say in 2017, you bought Bitcoins in 2017 at the price of 17,500. And in 2019, its price was 3,500. And what do you think? Did I lose when it was 3,500? Please write this down. Write this down, Richard. If I lost my money when the price dropped down to 3,500, now is 2021. And the price is almost 50,000. And should back then I sell it, then I would be at loss, but I would not lose everything. I would have a minus result. But if I had actually, I didn't sell it, then I would be in surplus. But look, at this point, I could have even bought, and then actually I would increase my final result exponentially. There are a lot of messages. Hopefully, I answered this question. Richard, your question number 3, do we have this for residents of the USA? And if not, which are the countries where these are allowed? So this product is allowed for all those who can verify at Binance. So US citizens, Belarus, Crimea, and some sanctioned countries may not register, but you'd better go to Binance Exchange, find the section verification. There you will find a list of countries who are not allowed to verify. This list is at the exchange. It may change, as you know, maybe sometime after you will be allowed. But for the US citizens, there is a prototype exchange and Binance, and therefore, so this is a prototype of Binance, an alternative platform that operates in line with EU law. But there is a 4B exchange, the second one, where the vendors of Smart Portfolio will launch this product as well. As of today, there is the test process and the connection of this is tested. And quite soon it will be received, it will be available. I don't know how much time it may take, 2 or 3 months, but those people who cannot take advantage of this service, they may earn much more by selling it. Because for you to understand, at Binance, there are 16.7 million users registered there. Out of these 16.7 million users, 1.6 million are our potential clients, our prospects. And if these 1.6 million buy this service, then those people who sell this product, they will earn from 800 billion to 1 trillion US dollars. Therefore, you are quite unlikely to earn if you invest into this product, but when you sell this product, this instrument, you must earn much more. If you can't use this service on your own, then focus its selling. Buy Bitcoins and Ethereum. You may buy crypto in any wallet without this product, or wait until it is available on Hobby. So the funds you get after the removal of any token from top 100 automatically go to other tokens. We have top 100, and there is a list of coins. And to say this coin and its share is 2%, and the entire top 100 is 100%. And this coin has a share of 2%. This one has a share of 1%. And this one gets more expensive and is more prominent on the market, which means that it increases in value. And accordingly, they change, their places change, and this coin in part is sold, and this one in part is bought. And next month afterwards, in the next time period, the picture will be different. So this one has a share of 2% and this one is of 1%. So it means that when something is removed, there is the reallocation of funds among other tokens. But if you want to sell it, for instance, your entire portfolio grows in value, some coins drops or some coins go up, and then all together, to say you invested 10,000 US dollars and you got back 11,000 after the rebalancing, then it means that you may take your profits of 1% and not 1 or 5%. How much is it? About 500 US dollars, 5%. And if you sell it 5%, then you will actually 5%, 5%, 5% of each coin will be sold. All the coins in your top 100, each of them, so 5% of each of them will be sold. And this way, you will sell 5% of your portfolio, and after your selling, it will be transferred into USDT, and then you may withdraw this USDT whenever you like. It will be about 550 US dollars to withdraw elsewhere. Hopefully, Rebecca, it's clear now. what is the price of smart portfolio. 1200 is the price of this service, and you must top up the Binance account with at least 2000. What is the minimum to be invested by the partner? Look, the minimum to be invested. The product's price is 1200. We will have a version of 740, a shortened one. It will be available, but later. And this product uses top 100, top 50, and top 30. Top 30. Whereas this service is only for top 30 currencies, which means for the Binance strategy to operate this or to follow this strategy, here you need at least 2000 on Binance, here 1500, then 600, and 600 here. And this is the minimum threshold for you to enter. So the product price is 1200, and in case of top 100, you invest at least 2000, and eventually your investment will be 3200. In case of top 50, it will be 2700. In case of top 30, it will be 1800, and 740 plus 600. The total investment will be at least 1,340. But my recommendation is to top up the Binance account 10 or 20% higher. This is just in case there is a market decline. And therefore, I recommend to round these amounts to the following: 350 here, 3000 here, 2000 here, and 1500. So these are the reasonable amounts to invest to enter into this instrument. But actually, I advise you to announce these figures to your partners. Non-qualified investors, could they have a wallet? So look, it depends on the legislation of the country. Non-qualified investors may own crypto, but it's a matter of taxation. This is a wider issue, and we must study the legislation of each country. You may go to the tax authority of your country and learn more about this, what you need. In Russia, there is no ban on investing in crypto, but the regulator tries to restrict or to supervise. Therefore, we must be ready. And if you have a status of a qualified investor, some education, some background, or you have some certificate, then there will be less criteria or less requirements applied to you.
So it is recommended to have at least $2,000 on Binance. Can I start with $1,000 because I already have the license? Guys, as far as the numbers are concerned, I already gave the answer. Someone asks, how can we figure out the long-term and long-term strategy? Well, the short-term strategy is not an option with this particular strategy, for the simple reason that this instrument works best if it's used for the long run. It's the long-term strategy, okay? And there is a caveat here. If you want to make quick money, then it's about trading. You know, it's selling and also selling, you know, like sales marketing. Whereas investing is money that you get over time. If you want to make quick money, it's not about investing. It's either like work, proper work, or some active actions. You can do trading, speculation, and you can make money off it, but you need experience, knowledge for that. You need to study it. Or you can sell a product. Sales is a good way of making quick money. You can build your affiliate network. You can get hired by some high-paying employer. But if you want to do investing, it's always about so-called long money, you know, from 3 to 5 years. Or you can, you know, try your luck with lotteries or Ponzi schemes. You know that Ponzi schemes make people lose money. But you could try to get lucky, but I don't recommend it. You know, I haven't seen a single person who have been making lots of money for a long time. Yes, they make good money in the first time, but then they lose it all. And in the best case scenario, they break even. In the worst case scenario, they lose it all. So if you want to have lots of money and make good money, so plan for the long run. If you want to have quick money, then roll up your sleeves and start working, start doing things. Someone says, why there is no promotion for the VIP and Elite Club members? Because the pricing policy is established not by the company, Evo Rich, the pricing policy. The prices are not established by us. That's why we cannot sell it at a discount, cannot sell it in installments and so on. In this case, the developers are establishing the prices, and the pricing policy depends on them, not on us. Thank you for your question, and you are welcome for the answer. Someone asks, what if I'm not registered at Binance? How can I do that? The instructions on registration and verification are given on the YouTube channel, and very soon you'll have it in your back office as well. Someone asks, what kind of rebalancing you advise to use for good portfolio growth? Guys, I can't really give you financial recommendations. I personally have chosen 7 days, 7-day interval. So this is my rebalancing period, but the rebalancing period can also match your investment contributions. For example, if you receive your salary twice a month and you make your investment contributions twice a month, then your strategy might imply 2-week rebalancing. And then, you know, they receive money and then they added some of the money to their account. And if they want the portfolio to rebalance it, they set up 2-week rebalancing. If a person makes investment contributions once a month, they can go for 30-day rebalancing. But I think the more often you do rebalancing, the more updated your portfolio is going to be. But this is my personal opinion, and I'm not giving you a financial recommendation in no way whatsoever. Someone says, how can I get into your group? Well, easily. Become one of the first 200 buyers and you get into my group. If you bought the product and you're using it, go to your upline, go to the technical support, and you can get into my group. You can be included into my group. Someone says, if I used BTC when the BTC was low, you make a loss. Well, yes. So it's not a question, it's a comment. So let me go lower and see what is the commission for withdrawing money in USDT? Well, it depends on the blockchain that you are going to use to withdraw money and where you're going to withdraw it. If you're withdrawing it to a bank card, then you pay one commission. If you're moving to another blockchain, it's a kind of different commission. In this case, this commission depends on where you are moving your money to. Someone says, is it 1,200 every year? Yes. It's 1,200 is an annual subscription fee, and 1,200 I earned at $1,200 in literally 2 months. But guys, you need to understand that you can earn those 1,200 thanks to the product itself. If you know how it works, and you will surely know how to earn that 1,200. It's just the starting point, guys. Someone says, what about the CRU and WCRU? I don't really understand what you mean. Let me see, you guys, what you're asking here. Guys, Edmund Sama, yes, you will be able to make an upgrade. So the first 200 licenses will be purchased, I guess, by 200 leaders. And they will be developing and actively promoting this product. And the first 200 licenses, after they are sold, we will have 3 products. The first product will cost 1,200. The second product will cost 740. And the third product will be an upgrade. Plus, it's 560, right? The difference. I think he means 460. Yeah, 460. 460. Yeah, it's 460. Magali, you need to rewatch the session. It is on YouTube. So there is one more question. What if the license expires in 1 year and I don't want to continue, extend it anymore? So what happens to my portfolio? Okay, assume you buy the license for 1,200, you deposit 2,000 on Binance, your portfolio grows to $10,000, and it will stay as such in coins, in crypto coins. And if you don't extend the portfolio, the instrument, the product, then that's it. If the coins grow, your portfolio will grow, but the instrument will not provide you rebalancing services anymore. You can sell it at any given time, and you'll have to literally go there and sell every single coin. And believe me, to sell 100 coins in manual mode, you'll have to take at least 2 hours. That's what it took me, and I wasn't even able to sell them all in 2.5 hours. So your money will not disappear from Binance. Your coins will not disappear from your Binance account. What will happen is that rebalancing will cease. And then in the next half a year, the company is going to add a number of functions and capabilities that we're not going to disclose right now, but I'm already aware of the number of opportunities that the users are going to get. Well, in particular, I'm telling you that NFT token index will be included, and DeFi as well will be added here. So we will have an index consisting of those 2 tokens. That's what we're planning to do in the near future. Hopefully I answered your question. Do you have any other questions here? Anyone? Let's wait for other rooms. Okay, guys, I think this is more or less it, and we can call it a day. It's already quite late in most countries. Meanwhile, could you please give some feedback on this session? Because I am then showing my academic performance to my mom, you know. I want to her to be proud of her son. Well, I wonder what's going on in other chats because I can read only the Russian one. Okay, wonderful then. And you know what? I wonder if you format in which those sessions are held, and we'll
Do we have the feedback from the English room? Is the format interesting? Would you like to see more figures, more practical application of this product? So that I can prepare the content for you. So I plan to make some sessions about the detailed exploration of some coins, what type of coin it is, whether to include it to portfolio or not, statistics, what is the gain of every particular coin and how to estimate it. Hindi is our room number, Hindi room. Do we have the people interested in this? Look, to date, in reality, the proceeds from the sales of the first licenses, to date, we sold about 97 licenses, and the accounting department is transferring these proceeds to the account of UGPay. And as soon as I have access to these data of this account, then I will show it to you real time at our webinars. We will see the proceeds to the account, whether there is a growth, how we balance, which coins are there in the top, and we will do case studies, why we act this or that way. And we will estimate the result of the company and the impact on our WCRU token. The first sales started and we've agreed with the accounting unit, and now it depends on you. The faster we sell the remaining 100 licenses and we start the work of this group, then twice a week for sure, we will have such webinars. Great. Thank you very much for your time, for your patience, for your feeling dizzy sometimes. I do thank our translators and interpreters in Hindi room as well. And I will be really glad if Russian speakers and those who understand Russian join the group and will make and present this product in their regions, so that I have the assistance in the language regions we operate in. I wish you all good luck and good health, and may the financial power be with you. Bye-bye to all of you.